Hello and welcome to my brand new urban exploration video. Thank you so very much, as always, for joining me, Influence of Times, as our journey for Britain's most abandoned and derelict places continues. And obviously, as I'm bringing you this video, I have found you yet another one of Britain's most abandoned and derelict places, and you are going to absolutely love this video, so don't go anywhere. Stay tuned and keep watching, because you're going to really like what I'm going to show you. So to everybody who's watching this video, whether you're watching this video right now on my Facebook page or on my YouTube channel, welcome to everybody. Welcome. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for coming back. Welcome back. And welcome to everybody who's watching this video, whether you're brand new to the series or whether you're a frequent visitor, so to speak. Now, if you are watching this for the first time and you really do like this video, and you'd like to know more, and you'd like to watch more of my videos, you'd like to watch more of the series, then fear not, because there are some simple, easy ways that you can do just that. You can join my Facebook and YouTube channel. So if you go to Facebook and YouTube and simply type in and search for Urban Worlds Influence of Times, you'll find me. So you can join the Facebook page, which is the official Influence of Times Facebook page. That's dedicated to the series. And you can join my, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you will get a notification every time I do a new video, so you won't miss anything. Excuse me. If you're an Instagrammer, then don't worry, because I'm on there as well. All you have to do is type in Cam verse Influence. So Cam verse Influence with a space in between, and you'll find me on Instagram. So welcome to everybody. Now, I've had, as some of you might know, if you've been keeping up to date with me on Facebook, you will know that I've had, that I'm actually currently on holiday, and I've just come back from a couple of days off. I've spent some lovely time with my family and seen some friends, and I've literally been back less than a day, and I'm back on it straight away, back doing what I absolutely love doing, which is bringing you into Britain's most abandoned and derelict places. So, yeah, and I'm so pleased, as you can probably tell by my face, that I've been able to bring you here. This is one of them places that I have always wanted to come and see, and especially to come and bring you so that you can see it with me. You're going to love this. Thanks to a tip-off from another urban explorer, I have managed to find this place, and like I said, I've been searching for it, I've been looking for it, and I've been wanting to come into this place for well over a year, right from literally since the very beginning of the series. And I'm so glad that I have been able to bring you into this place. Now, as always, I've taken plenty of photographs inside this place already, so I know exactly where we are, I know where we're going and what to show you. So I've taken plenty of photographs, and they will be uploaded onto my Facebook page and Instagram over the next couple of days. So, you ready for this, guys? For those of you who like anything to do with World War, okay, so in particular the Second World War, you're going to love this. These are actual abandoned World War II tunnels, okay? They were used in the Second World War. So what I'm going to do is give you a little bit of history, and then we are going to go and explore this next place. So without further ado, welcome to episode 55 of series 2, and this long-awaited place that I've been wanting to come to for so long. We are going in there, believe it or not, if you can see behind me. Now I've got my lamp, because we're going to need it, but we are going down in there. So without further ado, welcome to episode 55, series 2, and Longbridge tunnels. Okay, so we are in Birmingham. We're not that far away. We're just outside Birmingham, and we are at the Longbridge, the last remaining abandoned World War II Longbridge tunnels. Let me give you a little bit of history. Okay, so these tunnels were the idea behind a scheme. They are very similar to the same scheme that was used for the Shadow, I think it was called the Shadow Factory in Birmingham. There's a factory, it's no longer there, or very little of it's left. There were some tunnels underneath called, these shadow tunnels. Basically they're known as the shadow tunnels. The same idea and scheme was used to build these tunnels here. Now these tunnels were built in the 1930s, okay, and they were built underneath the Austin, and they were designed, or the idea came from a gentleman whose last name was Austin. In other words, Austin Motor Vehicle. Okay, so Austin Cars. He came up with the idea, and they built these tunnels underneath the old Austin factory. Okay, now the old Austin factory is no longer here. These tunnels go right underneath some of Longbridge itself. Okay, now like I said, the Austin factory's gone, it's no longer here. There's only an MG factory, I think, the other side. Okay, so the other side, but this doesn't go underneath that particular factory. So this is what's left of what used to be underneath the old Austin factory. This is one of the tunnels, okay, and I'm going to show you everything. This is only one of the tunnels. There are other tunnels, okay. Most of them are blocked up. From what I know, there are only 2 tunnels that you can actually go and actually look around. I'm not going to show you the other tunnel because it's going to be very similar to this one, so I'm going to show you this one. Now, if you have watched or if you've looked at Longbridge tunnels, you will know there was an old car found in one of the tunnels. I don't know if it was this one or the other one, but it's no longer here. Very well known, documented, or should I say circulated, famous photograph in a way on social media, Google, anything, of a car in this tunnel, but it's no longer here. It's gone. Wherever it is, it's gone. They took it away. They took it away last year, I believe. So after this was used for the Austin factory, it was then used in World War II, and there are old photographs, and I will put some of them together with some of the photographs I've taken today, of women actually building World War II aircraft engines down here. Okay, they were lined down these tunnels, and they actually built engines and components for World War II planes, which is absolutely extraordinary. So that's where we am. That's a bit of history for you. I don't know how many thousand women were down here. It did say, and I can't remember, it's well over 1,000 women were down here. Not just women, there were men down here as well, don't get me wrong, but there are photographs of women working down here, building Second World War aircraft engines and components. Just staggering, absolutely amazing. It became abandoned and derelict, I believe, am I right in thinking the 1960s, which I think is when the factory began to shut down. I could be wrong, don't quote me, I may be wrong. I'm sure it's like the 1960s, 1970s-ish, something like that. I'm going to say between 60 and 1980. We'll give it a 20-year span, but don't quote me, but it's somewhere in that time, and it's been abandoned ever since. This tunnel's been abandoned for about, I would say, 40, maybe 50 years. A lot of history, incredible place. I am so glad I'm here, and I can't wait to show you. So, got my torch, let's go and explore Longbridge tunnels. Okay guys, so I'm just going to show you, I'm just going to put the light on a bit so you can see what we're looking at. But we're just inside the entrance, but let me just give you a look about. So the old lights are still in here. So you've got like the old strip lights. See the old strip lights on the roof? And you've got the really old Second World War lamps in here as well. This is, I have always wanted to come somewhere in the series that's to do with the Second World War, and this is absolutely it, or one of them anyway. And this is where these tunnels are probably one of Britain's most secret abandoned World War II tunnels. They're very hard to find, very hard. But you can see the ribbon effect, which is so typical of the Second World War. Got that kind of like ribbed effect. Now, We're going to have to walk through the water. I haven't got any Wellington boots with me. But you, oh, if I just show you. It's very wet in here. So my feet are soaking. Now it's not all water, but this first bit is, yeah, water. So, but let me just show you. So this is just an amazing place. Look at the lights, man. That's so cool. And we're going to go down there. So, let's keep going. Okay, so you've got like the old fuse boxes, look. The old fuse boxes. You've got like these little kind of sheds. And in here it's just like bricks and debris and stuff and wood, you can see. Wow, look, that light bulb. That light bulb's still there. And that lamp. Amazing. What we'll do is we'll just walk through here, look. So it's easier. Just going to make sure I keep the light shining for you so you can see. So yeah, look. Wow. We're going to be going down there in a minute, guys. Don't worry, we are going down there. I just want to show you everything. So that's where we came in. Down there, but look, all the wires and things hanging down. All the cabling and stuff. And you come. Let's just show you in here. So yeah, I'm just walking on, there's like bricks on the floor, so I'm kind of stepping on them to keep my feet dry, because there is a lot of water. You can see, look. See, there's a lot of water, but there isn't water in a minute. It's just the first part that's water. But yeah, it's like another cupboard, look. Oh my God, look the way that limescale and rust hanging down there, look. I wonder what was in here. I've no idea. But yeah, it's like a little kind of cupboard thing. It's in like a little kind of section. There's like old cable and stuff. Okay, so the floor's nice and dry now. Look, you can see it's all nice and dry. I'm going to try and explain to you what it feels like in here. It's very cold for a start, obviously it would be because it's underground. There's a really strong sense of, smell of like diesel and petrol and stuff down here. So it does smell quite petrol-y, especially as you go further down. It smells really diesel-y and stuff, so we have to be a bit careful where we walk. Some of the water's really polluted with diesel, so obviously you have to be really careful. But there's a very... I don't know about a strange feeling down here, guys, but to think that this... I've never been anywhere in the series to do with World War II, and it's just got that feel about it. I think it's because of the way it looks. It's just got that World War II look to it, because of the way it's designed. Obviously, you've got, like I said, that ribbed effect. It feels World War II. It feels historical. It really does. I mean, to think that I'm walking in a tunnel from the 1930s where women were literally working in lines down these tunnels, making components and parts for, World War II planes. It's just amazing, absolutely amazing. I'm so pleased I've managed to come in here today. So we've got like the ventilation, look, huge ventilation, because obviously you'd need it down here. You've just got like piles of rubble and stuff in the corner. There's a little bit of an eerie feel down here, I think. It's probably the right word to use as well. It's a very slight eerie feeling. And this was like the perfect protection from the Germans, in the Blitz. Not only the Battle of Britain Blitz, but also World War II. When Britain was bombed by the Germans, this was the perfect way for British women and men to be able to continue to build parts for aircraft and bombers and that kind of thing without, you know, without any, not so much without any fear, but obviously they were safe in here. So while everything was being bombed above them, they were safe down here. It's all fuse boxes. It's just amazing to think. Absolutely amazing. And we've got like this, I don't know what these are. They look like plates, or like almost like little wooden racks for something, but I don't know what. Like little wooden pallets. I'm not sure. But this is just like a little dead end. It's like a little storage area. It's like some old wood. There's an old kind of tub thing there. But yeah, that's like another one there, like at the end. Some old rods. I wonder if they're like original things that were used. But you can see them, like old rods, tools. Absolutely fascinating, guys. Absolutely a fascinating place. Okay. Let's go check out some more. So I'm just going to show you like the lights. So you can see these are all this is all the light system that was down here. Obviously, look, what's above us is like the old ventilation, which is really badly, you can see it's like broken. Obviously that's hanging down over us. There's the other bit there, so there's like a section missing. But look at all these old lights. Look at this, guys. Actual lights. These are actual bulb sockets and lights. Really rusty, but it's just amazing. I mean, it comes from up there, look. The ceiling. It's like another one there. I mean, that one's even got like a little, I don't know if you can see it, guys, there's like a little bulb thing in that one. See it? Just up there in that box. It's like a bulb. This is amazing. And then you've got like the old cable. I'll just shine, see there? That's where we've come in. Wow, look at this. These are obviously all parts of the electrics that have gradually just fallen away from the ceiling. There's quite a lot of it, look, you can see. Hanging down. It's just, wow. These are like really, this is the most, I don't know, maybe probably one of the most historical places I've been. Okay, so that's where we've come from. So I just want to pan around and give you a look. Some old doors there, look. So you can see like the ventilation system, look. It kind of like joins there and goes down. It's got to look down this way. So yeah, it's got some really old doors. There's another one on the floor, look. Really old door. To open break glass tube. Wow, that's pretty cool. And there's like this here is like a little railway line, and it runs in all these bits of tunnel. Only on one side. There's not one on the other side. There's only one on this side. So there's obviously like a little train that could kind of manoeuvre all the stuff between the different parts of the tunnel. And just to give you an idea of how the tunnel's actually laid out, when you come in, if you can imagine a ladder, so you've got like the two long rungs, not rungs, but the two long bits either side, and then you've got the rungs in the middle. That's how this tunnel's laid out. So it's laid out like a ladder effect. Wow, look at this. Wow. Now I'm not going to take you down there, guys, because the floor is really wet, and this is where it's polluted with like diesel and stuff. And I don't know if I can show you, but it's really badly. I don't know if I can you see the colour? Can you see the colours maybe there a bit? See it there? There, you got it. See it? It's like diesel. So I'm not going to take you down there, but we'll go up the top end. But you can see how this. Look at that really rusty like ventilation thing, and you can see it's like falling down in there. And it's, can you just see it? That massive gap, and it's just torn away there, so it's completely falling in the water. But like all the fuse boxes are here, and my goodness, it's just amazing. Then you've got like these doors that separate. It's just amazing. I'm just so glad I could bring it in here, guys. So glad. Yeah. These are all where women would have been working, making World War II stuff for engines. Okay. Let's go look at some more. Okay. Just giving you an idea, so look at this. It's just very surreal. Very, very surreal walking down this tunnel. To think there would have been thousands, I'll say thousands, but hundreds and hundreds of women all lined down there making World War II stuff, making World War II bits for engines for planes, while above was being bombed. It's just crazy. Look at this. Just give you a look about so you can see, because I like to show you everything. So that's where we've come in, all the way down in there. It's very eerie down here. Very eerie. And I have heard a couple of noises already, which could be anything, but I have heard one or two noises already, so I'm a little bit, yeah. Let's go this way. There's another one of those tubs, look, filled with like cable and stuff. And then look at this. Phew. This ventilation system here, look, is completely ripped. It's obviously rusted that much. It's just completely. I'll show you now, guys, what I'm looking at. So that's it there, look, and you can see it's totally disintegrated and just like ripped away, and it would have joined on to this. So you can see gradually it's falling down, and it's falling away from the ceiling, and it's just basically ripping. But yeah, that's the ventilation system which they would have had down here, which they would have needed. It's got like they're like the flaps, aren't they, for the ventilation? Look at this thing here. This old generator, or I don't know. Is that an old air conditioned thing? But what an amazing thing from the 30s and 40s. Something that actually is still here from the Second World War. I find that fascinating. I don't know about you guys watching, maybe you just, I don't know. I just find that amazing. That it's still down here, in the dark, hidden away from the Second World War. Whatever it is. So just give you an idea of where we are. you can see, if I just show you, let me just take the light away. Okay, so that's how dark it is down here, guys. You just can't see your hand in front of your face. I can't see anything there. I'm in absolute pitch blackness. It's very dark. And that's so that's the other tunnel that's got the really smelly water in. But we're not gonna go down that bit. We'll go up a bit further. But I do want to take you in here. So that the old fan belt is still there. See that? So the wheel still there. And I don't know if you can see, but the actual belt is still in there. I find that incredible. It's still in there. Okay. We're going in there. Let's go check out some more. Okay, so let's go and have a look. Now, I'm going to take you in here. We're not going to go anywhere other than just in here, but I want to show you what's in this bit here. So it's really windy, and you're going to see. You're going to see why. Take a look. Then I'm going to hold you really steady, guys, because I don't want to look up there. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Ta-da! See that? That, if you go up this ladder, it will take you to where used to be one of the assembly sheds. Right up there. So that is what is up. That's what used to be up there. Is the old assembly shed right at the top. So we're kind of behind that generator thing, if you like. But yeah, it's just like a little thing. It's like lots of little things on the floor. Look, just bits, dustbin lid, bricks. But yeah, that is what is up there, and it's kind of through this little thing. This little hole. Oh. But it's like a little wind tunnel. Oh. But yeah, so you can kind of, so we like looking up there. Wow. Oh, look at that. It's like the latch or something. It's even got open and closed on the wall. No entry for unauthorised persons. Wow. The old light switch. Oh my goodness, look at that. An old light switch. Now look at this. This is so cool. It's the old fuse box. It's an old isolator box. All the buttons are still here. And then we've got this monster. I'll just show you. I'll spin around so you can see it. Yep, it's the old furnace. One of them. And you've got this little thing here. I don't know what that was for. Just trying to see what it said. Look. Mirrors combustion. A stoker. Aha. So I think they poured coal or something into that. You can see that little spiral thing in the bottom. I'm wondering if that would have drawn the coal into it, or possibly, no, I think perhaps what it did, I reckon, that would have brought the ash into this box and they could have shoveled it out. That's what I think. So it's like a little hopper, and it's literally, it's all still there, look. And it's connected, yeah, I think that's what it was, look. Look at this. Wow. I just find this absolutely incredible. It's got Britannia. Engineering, look. The sign on the front like a little clover. Yeah, and it's a boiler. That's amazing. And even the little, see that? Even the little handle's still on there as well. I just find that just, wow. Yeah, look, there you go, that's what's inside. That's what's inside an old boiler. Obviously for generating heat and stuff. And I think, oh there you go. Ah, there, look at that, perfect. Actual coal still in there. To think how long that's been in there for, and it's still in there. And I guess that this thing here would have pulled it out, I guess, so that they could have got to it. I just find it amazing. Look at this old, wow, look at this old box. I took a picture of this earlier, guys, look at that. Day, night, hand off auto. This is like a little, I don't know. I wonder if that's like a glass mirror for oil or something, or I don't know. Reset. Obviously that was to generate it or control it, but still there. Like old light switches. It's just amazing. There it is. An old World War II boiler or furnace. Okay. Got more to show you. Let's go and check out some more, guys. Okay, let's go down here. So we've got like this room. Oh, there's an old packet down there. I don't know what this was for. Just like a box there. And like old pipes. I don't know, maybe some kind of little boiler room, perhaps. Look at that. Somebody's shoe. That's an old shoe. Somebody's walking around. Oh, one shoe one. But that is an old fuse box. And the old ceramic things in there, look, they're like ceramic. That's amazing. Oh, this place is just so cool. Guys, if you know, if you get the opportunity to come to this place, you will love it. If you love anything to do with the war, or Second World War, or anything like that, you're going to love this place, guys, seriously. There's an old lamp packet on the floor. And then you come in here. Oh my word. Okay, if you come in here, to me, just bear with me a sec, guys. Just want to be really careful. That's it. Okay. To me, this is where the transformer and everything was. So, let me show you. So you've got these little, you've got these little covers. These are all like different fuse boxes and stuff. Look. I'll just show you. There's like 6 or 7. I have no idea what that was for. No idea. A bin, a special bin, or no, it's more solid than that. Okay. That obviously had something electrical in it, or I don't know. Like an old like an old thing of grease. Got an old door. Look at the old fuses, look. Some of the fuses are still in there. We'll just show you down this way, guys. Look at, oh my goodness, look at this. We just step over. So this is like all the electrical stuff. Look at those, like they're like pylons in there, look. For all the electricity. Wow. Look at this big handle. For that. For it's like a cut-off handle, look at that. Wow. And like some of the things are actually in here. Like the electric things. Oh, that's incredible. To think how old they am. That is just amazing. Just want to show you guys so you can see. There you go, look. Ah, there you go. That's better. You can see them. So they're all there. All still there. And like the ceramic things up there as well. And then you've got, this is obviously that hardened grease. It's just hardened into like a solid. I just want to check it. Yeah, it's literally solid. like solid, it's just hardened. And this is the big transformer. Huge transformer, look. I just want to explain to you what it smells like in here. It smells very, it smells of components, that's what it is. It doesn't smell of electricity, it smells slightly oily, but it smells of like components, of like circuitry. These to me on the floor, these look like bits of circuitry board. I think, I could be wrong, but to me that looks like circuitry board, which is why it smells the way it does. And then you've got bits of wire, and then you've got this glass. Oop. See, like big bits of glass, huge bits. And then there's like a pile of it, a pile of glass. So I don't know what these glass bits were for, whether they were for planes or cars. Don't know, no idea. And there's obviously some of the racking system still there. But there's a lot of bits of glass that look like that. And you can see they're pretty solid. They're big bits of glass. If I was going to put my hand next to it, but you can't see, but it's big. If I put my foot next to it, that's kind of like the scale. It's big, and it's really heavy. But yeah, there's lots of it. There's another one there, so I don't know. Then you've got all these like the fuse boxes on the wall, and you've got this lovely thing on here, like this like old electricity thing for like the like milliamperes and trickle charge. Look at that. Metal rectifier. I just find this amazing. It's just to think it's been there since the Second World War, and just in some cases undiscovered, but still here. Just still here. Okay. So we're now at the next bit. So you can see we've come really far into the tunnel. We're now at the next bit. Just walk across. These are the toilets. These are the actual Second World War toilets. So this was for the women. We can't really see much, but you can see it's very small. There's like lots of panels and stuff in here. So I'm just going to reverse out. But yeah, the ladies' toilets for the ladies, and then we come round here, and we have got the men's toilets, which I will show you. There, look. That. And this we can actually walk into. Have a look at this. It's just such an amazing experience to be underground in like Second World War tunnels, and these are the actual toilets. Look, there it is. We have a toilet. Yeah. Ooh, they don't look very comfortable, do they? Oh my god. Yeah. I don't even know what that is, and I don't want to know. Ugh. But yeah, this is just mad. Oh. To think how long these toilets have been down here for. Like, all the tiles are still there, and obviously that's the, you know what? But it's still an amazing thing. I mean, they're still here. Underground toilets. So just give you one last look, guys, you can see. So cool. Like, staff. Okay, so look at that. If I just keep absolutely quiet and not say a word, you'll be able to get an idea of how eerie it is down here. Take the torch away. You can see how dark it is, can't you? Okay, I'm not going to take you down there, guys, because the floor is really stenchy. This is the strongest smelling diesel smell ever. You can see it's rusty, muddy, watery. It's really bad. If I just, there you go. It stinks of diesel and petrol, so I'm not going to go down that way. So let's keep walking down this way. It's got these old containers. It's pretty cool. It's just so impressive. Like some of the lights are still even there, look. Some of the bulbs are actually still there. So like, this is the most intact bit of the tunnel. As you go further back, the tunnel is more intact. It's like the air conditioning thing's more intact. Obviously all the bulbs, like I said, nearly every single bulb up this end is still here. They're all still exactly as they were left. Amazing. So you can see we're coming to the end. And like this little thing in the corner, can you see that? So they would have a train or a carriage or like a little skip on rails, and it would go onto that, stop on there, and they would literally turn this, and then it would go that way. So that's how they moved it. But I just want to show you something, guys. If I stand right in the corner, you will see. Can you see what? Ah, there you go. You see what I'm looking at? Look at that one. So that's where we come from. So we're now going to walk across the top. Hang on, guys. Wait. Hold on. Do you know what? That is the third or fourth time I've heard that noise since I've been here. I've been here for about an hour and a half, 2 hours. And it's like a very, very faint whine. Like a whiny noise. Very faint. And I've heard it 3 or 4 times. The hell is it? I heard it when I was taking photographs. It's like a very, very, it's like a female voice, but it's like a very, very, so faint, like a whine. Not a cry, but a whine. Where the hell is it coming from? It was that way. Let's do that it's been quite close to me. It's not like really far away. It's been quite close to me, like I would say within a few feet. But it's like I don't know how to make the noise to you guys, but and I don't want you to please don't think I'm just saying this because we're in a dark place. I've heard it about 3 or 4 times, but a very, very distant whine. It's not air, there's no draft, it's nothing like that, but it's been quite close to me every time. I don't think I caught it on camera, I don't think I did. Anyway, let's keep going. If we hear it, I'll stop. Sorry guys, the first couple of times I've not paid any attention to it, I've just kind of ignored it, but that's like I said, about the 3rd or 4th time, and I just wanted to stop and let you see if you can hear it. It's got like little light bulbs. Can you see it? And if I talk quite loud, hello? So can you hear how sound travels? So it lasts quite a long time, doesn't it? So you can really tell we're underground. Okay, a bit more to show you. Okay, so I'm just going to stop here because there's nothing really to show you up there. The ground here is really powdery. I don't know if you can see on my foot. Can you see? Oops. See? It's very there you go. It's like powdery. So I don't know if that's like cement powder or just, I don't know. Oh, it's quite dusty. That it's quite. Yeah, it's like a powdery stuff. And there's another one of those 10 things on the floor for the train to go. There's that noise again. Hello? It's like a very short whine, like a but really faint. I was hoping I would have caught that then. I don't know if I did. I don't think I did. So it would have gone that way. So you can see the rails. Up there is nothing, it's just a dead end. Just a little corridor. And that's the really smelly tunnel with all the petrol and stuff. We've got a bit of furniture here. We'll walk down a little bit. So we've kind of walked up one side, across the top and down, and we're walking down the other side. But again, look, just very quickly show. I don't want to keep showing you the same thing, guys, because we're nearly finished. But just to give you an idea, so it's like really gooey, smelly. It's like just old things like springs and stuff, but it smells really strong. Look at all that. So I mean, you have to be really careful. Oh my gosh, look! Wow, that's just. I know that looks like it's not blood. Trust me, that's just grease and oil, petrol, and everything. Look at it. It's just. Oh my gosh. It's really bad down here, guys. So you've got to be so careful. Just got to watch your step everywhere. But yeah, I can't really show anything else because. So we walked the other side. So, and that's about it, guys. Really, that's all I can show you. Oh God, that smells making me feel. Oh, it's overpowering. Oh, is that another one of those things there? Look. And I think that's going into the toilets. I think. Yeah, it's like another. Don't worry, it's actually not too bad here. There you go. Let's have a look. I wonder what they were. I don't know. It's like a bathroom. Yeah, look. Oh, look. Look at the old sinks. Look at the old taps, man. Wow. Yeah, here's just little toilets. Oh man, those things are so old. Wow. That's just somebody graffitiing, as always. Oh look, yeah, in the female toilet. So, yes guys, that's pretty much it. I don't know what's in there. Men's toilets probably, which I don't want to go into because the floor's all gooey. Okay, so that's it guys, I'm going to wrap it up. Going to finish off, so that's it. So let's head back. Okay, so we're just heading out. I just want to give you almost like your last look really before we leave. So just absolutely amazing. But I don't know what that noise is. I don't know. I don't think I've managed to capture it on camera, but I've heard it a couple of times. But yeah. Obviously I can hear drips of water, but it's not that. It's definite like a little whine. Ooh. And it's not scaring me as such, but it's just a noticeable noise that I can hear, and I don't feel scared in any way. I mean it's cold down here, it's freezing, but I'm not scared. But yeah, I've just heard it a couple of times, just very faint. I don't know, it could be anything, but it sounds like it's within a couple of feet of me every time. Okay. I don't think I could spend a night down here, although I'm sure that would be interesting. I don't know if I could. It's possibly a little bit too freaky, but just an incredible place. Absolutely amazing, guys. So pleased I could bring you here today. So anyway, I'm going to keep walking, and yeah, I'll see you in a couple of minutes. Well, not even that. See you in a second. Okay, so that is it guys, that's all I can show you. I say, well, that's all. That's you've literally looked at one whole tunnel. So yeah, it runs up, and then you've got the little bits in between, then you've got the bit that runs down the other side, so almost like a ladder effect. But this is just one of them. There is another one, but like I said, I'm not going to show you because it's pretty much the same, I would imagine. But I am so glad that you could have joined me today. I am so pleased. I am absolutely buzzing that I have finally managed to explore one of Britain's most secret and abandoned World War II tunnels, the Longbridge tunnels, which I have been waiting and wanting to visit and explore for over a year. So I am so pleased that you could join me today for episode 55 of series 2. Fascinating place. You can tell there is history in there, even though there's not much to look at. There's remnants of things, light switches, bulbs. But there's just such a feeling, there's such a war feeling, if you like. It really is, for me anyway, personally. I just found that it's not intense, a little bit creepy. Don't know where that noise was coming from, but it was, I don't know, but it's not the first time I've heard unexplained noises, and even seen an unexplained something in an abandoned place anyway. So it doesn't surprise me if there is memories and emotions attached to something like this, because it's obviously over 50 years old, and you know, anything to do with the war and stuff like that, you tend to get memories and stuff embedded in these places anyway. So looks a little bit creepy. I don't think I've caught any of it on camera, unfortunately, guys. I'm sorry, but yeah, but that made that even more fascinating. Whoever or whatever it was, to me that just makes it more fascinating. I'm not scared in any way. I think if it had been a lot louder, I think I would have been. But it was just very faint, like a very faint whine, but very definite lady's voice or a lady's tone to it. But it could have been anything. Could have been anything, but there we go. So thank you for joining me, Influence of Times, as our journey for Britain's most abandoned and derelict places continues. I'm going to wrap it up, and I will see you right back here on Facebook and YouTube for episode 56 of Series 2. We've got some amazing, as I say on every episode, we've got some absolutely amazing locations coming your way over the next weeks, months, well into next year, and even beyond that, as our journey and our quest for Britain's most abandoned and derelict places continues, as I continue to search every single inch of Great Britain to take you personally into every single abandoned place I can possibly take you into, so you can see for yourselves just what is hidden in this country that we live in, Britain. It's just fascinating, and this is one of them. You would never know it's here. You would never know it's here, and you would never know how to find it. But thankfully, I managed to find it. So thank you for joining me. Longbridge tunnels. See you soon. Take it. God bless. If you're an urban explorer like myself, as always, please take care. Okay, please take care. Don't take any risks. It's just not worth it. Be careful. Just keep your eyes peeled. Be aware of everything all the time. But at the same time, have fun and enjoy, and help me capture some of these fascinating and historical, hidden and forgotten worlds in our ever-changing world. Till the next time, God bless, take care, have a great evening, night, week, day, weekend, whatever. Have a great time. Okay, God bless, take care, and I'll see you right back here. Episode 56 coming your way very soon. Take it, guys. Thank you for joining me. Bye-bye.